Think your money is safe in the bank? Grab your phone's calculator right now, type your current bank balance. Got it? Now multiply by 0.97, hit equals. Multiply by 0.97 again, hit equals one more time. What you're staring at is what your money will actually be worth in just 2 years. If that number scared you, good, because we're only getting started. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how much money you should and should not keep in your bank account. We'll cover 5 powerful points, crush the biggest myths about saving money, and show you why the wealthy play by completely different rules. And honestly, point number 3, I seriously wish every school taught it, but first, let's uncover how much money you're already losing. Point 1, the silent wealth killer. Here's the brutal truth your bank hopes you never figure out. Right now, US inflation is around 3%. That means the things you buy go up in price by 3% every year. Meanwhile, your average savings account? It's only paying 0.5%. Take Sarah. She has $40,000 in the bank. 1 year later, it's grown to $40,200. Sounds fine until you realize she actually needs $41,160 just to buy the same stuff. Her money just lost $960 in real value. And this isn't just Sarah. It's happening to millions of people every day. Keep this up for 10 years, and that $40,000 only buys what $30,000 buys today. You didn't spend the money, it just evaporated while you thought you were playing it safe. Your parents told you saving money would make you rich, but back then, savings accounts paid 8 to 10% interest. Today, it's like putting your cash in a leaky bucket. Point 2, safety net. But what about emergencies? Great question. Here's what nobody tells you. Most people keep way too much cash sitting around just in case. Here's the formula. $2,000 for immediate surprises, car repairs, medical bills, broken phone. Plus 3 to 6 months of bare-bones survival expenses. Rent, food, utilities, transport. Say your survival costs are $3,000 per month. That's $11,000 to $20,000 total. And where should it go? Not just any bank. Park it in a high-yield online savings account paying 4 to 5% with easy access. These banks can offer more because they don't waste money on fancy branches. At the very least, let your cash fight inflation while it waits. All right, before we hit point 3, if you're getting value, hit subscribe and turn it red. Totally free, and it means way more than you know. Point 3, the compound growth explosion. Okay, get ready. This will shock you. Here's what happens when you take $30,000 and either save it or invest it for 30 years. Traditional bank 0.5% interest, $35,000. High-yield savings, 4.5% interest, $113,000. Stock market, 10% average, $523,000. That's nearly $500,000 gone if you stick with a regular bank. But what if the market crashes? Here's the truth. Your money is already crashing in the bank, losing 3% to inflation every year. Market crashes are temporary. Inflation is permanent. $10,000 invested in the S&P 500 in 1993 became $174,000 by 2023. And that's after the dot-com crash, the 2008 meltdown, and COVID. Even if you invested at the worst possible time, 2008, you'd still beat savings accounts today. The real power of investing comes from the long term. Reinvest your dividends and stay invested for at least 5 years. In short, only invest money you won't need anytime soon. Point 4, the debt reality check. But before you invest, we need to talk debt. If you have high-interest debt, you're not ready to invest yet. And I don't care how hot that stock tip sounds. $2,000 in credit card debt at 22% interest costs over $4,000 with minimum payments. Even great investments only return 10%. Paying off debt is like a guaranteed 22% return. Show me an investment that beats that with zero risk. Attack debt in this order. 1. Credit cards, 18 to 29%. 2. Personal loans, 10 to 25%. 3. Car loans, 5 to 15%. 4. Student loans, lower interest. 5. Mortgages, lowest. Point 5. The invisible money trick. Here's a psychological trap nobody warns you about. When you see $40,000 in your bank account, your brain doesn't think emergency fund. It thinks, I'm rich. I can spend this. I call it fake wealth syndrome. The money that's supposed to protect you is actually tempting you to waste it. Plus, with scams and fraud on the rise, large visible balances also make you a bigger target. The solution? Make your investing automatic and invisible. Money you can't easily access is money you can't impulsively spend. Your action plan. Here's what to do the second this video ends. Calculate your emergency fund. $2,000 plus monthly survival costs multiply by 6. Move that money into a high-yield savings account. Eliminate high-interest debt before investing. Invest only the money you can set aside for 5 years or more. Open a brokerage account with a reputable company. Start simple investment. Index funds like S&P 500 in US or ASX 200 in Australia. Automate monthly transfers so investing happens without willpower. Want to see what starting today actually looks like? Invest $500 per month at 8% average return. Year 5, $37,000. Year 10, $91,000. Year 20, $295,000. Year 30, $680,000. That's the power of starting today and letting time work for you. Look, keeping money in the bank feels safe, but comfort is the enemy of wealth. While you're playing it safe, inflation is stealing your future. Now I want to know, how much are you keeping in your bank account right now? Drop a number in the comments. Let's see who's ready to make the change. Remember, savings won't make you rich. Smart investing will. If this opened your eyes, hit like and share it with someone who needs the wake-up call. Catch you in the next one.